The curfew are foolish. Because people out here at daytime and you will leave at night time.
Where them would that to fi be a millionaire? Where them would that to fi walla G?
Hey peeps, it's your girl BlessydGazadiva and welcome back to the BlessydGazadiva channel. So I really wanted the video I made the other day to sink in and people to express themselves, so I intentionally stayed away from YouTube. But anyway, we have another thought-provoking, riveting discussion. The Prime Minister of Jamaica has resurfaced, so apparently he was somewhere hiding or he does exist. So what we've seen is Vybz Kartel took to Instagram last night and he posted this popular clip that was posted on one of the major news shows some weeks ago, or a few days ago to be exact. And I really was paying attention to what this seller was saying at the time, but you know, once it goes into the hands of Vybz Kartel, it becomes more pronounced and it's that much more vivid. Then we're going to talk about the Prime Minister and how the Prime Minister, who has not said anything about the upsurge of everything else in the country, but he's here to tell us about restrictions. So effective tomorrow, today, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced that beginning tomorrow, February 10th, the island curfew will begin at 8 p.m. nightly and end at 5 a.m. The Prime Minister said the restriction will last for 2 weeks, ending on February 24th. Holness made the disclosure while speaking in Parliament this afternoon. That was yesterday. He also announced that the gathering limit will be reduced from 15 to 10 people. Holness noted that while the curfews have been effective, they also come at a cost. The curfew has proven to be the most effective measure, but it is the most expensive measure because of the impact it has on the economy, Holness said. The curfew helps to filter non-productive activities, but it does have an impact on productive activities that happen outside of curfew hours, he added. So we're going to look at what a few persons had to say, and let me tell you something. It is so interesting to see the people talking now. One thing I appreciate about people is when they can come out. On my last video, you will see me post or pin a comment from someone who said, I thought my vote would have made a difference when I voted for you, but I realized that it is worst off. So let me tell you something that I realized. When somebody can man up or woman up and come out and say, I've made a mistake, I have the greatest admiration for that person. So let's take a look at a few of the commenters. I guess RONA only comes out between the hours of 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. Me think you could run the country. But boy, me make a damn big mistake. Why tighter curfews? Virus is always around day and night. Isn't that what you all wanted, for it to spike? Nothing makes sense anymore, to be honest. Because damned if you do and damned if you don't. Truth be told, many people caught the strain of the flu. I said it. Flu, and they have recovered. How can tighter night curfew stop the spread of RONA? When the chances of contracting is higher in the day. Maybe me I miss something. Here comes an increase in crime and suffering. Who did hungry before I got starve now? So here comes more robbings, killings, domestic abuse, no dinner tonight, and persons with mental health. I wonder, in spite of this crisis, the banks still require customers to remove masks for the cameras. Similarly, at PriceSmart, customers are required to take off masks for mere membership cards. BS. Very smart person. Trying to use curfew as a way to curb crime. RONA and transmit in a day as well. Very smart person. Not effective. One ish. This nah fix nothing with your fake numbers. How about closing off all incoming and outgoing flights? I really would like to know where these spikes came from all of a sudden, because I've yet to see a new person posting about getting blah. Have anyone done a cost analysis of these lockdowns? Where is the science to justify these lockdowns? How do we know these cases are confirmed positive cases and not false positives? Me tired of no bomber clot curfew while up man business. At night alone, RONA walk. Majority of who catch RONA, a day them catch it. Chop bomber clot, man. And this is my favorite comment of all. Andrew only care about RONA and NIDS. Figure it out. He could care less about the crime and the economy. after he has offshore businesses for his children in Barbados. As I was saying earlier, Vybz Kartel took to his Instagram and Vybz Kartel made this post, and it's really thought-provoking and food for thought.
No walk a day. No walk a day. At daytime, everybody bungle up. It's a mess in a town. And at night, we leave the road. Why? Why we leave at night? We don't walk at night. And that we want to find out.
Because the system run by backroads and bossy slaves, puppets for the Western powers and overall common criminals, when is not limiting access to education, employment, basic stuff like roads, electricity, and running water, or even our pursuit of wealth. It's limiting very physical movement, disrupting the people's economic lifeline, basic domination of the masses, slavery 2.0, a traitor them. Now, people, I have to agree with some of what has been said here. There has been, for the last year or so, a total lockdown of the growth of the education of our youths. Many of you can tell me down below in the comment section, as some of the dunces picnic them may ever see out in the communities right now. As some of the dunces picnic them may ever interact with in my life. And why them dunce people are going to say, yeah, but them dunce because a teacher on depend on it. No. That is what an educational system is derived or created to do. The education system is created to provide education and the growth of knowledge and wisdom. Now, we have all seen the videos that are out. Kids are at home and they're not paying any attention. Kids are at home. The parents don't want to give them the phone. Kids are at home and them not learn nothing. Them on the street partying, playing, doing whatever they want all sudden hours of the day. Then we move to the employment industry. The employment industry is suffering and reeking as it already was for the last couple of years. I can only see more mayhem forwarding out of all of this lockdown. The roads are not being fixed. Running water is not in some places. Everything is only going to get worse and worse, and a culmination of it being worse is just going to spiral out of control and get us back to the very place and the very thing that the government does not want to address. The state of crime in the country, the escalation of all you know what in the country, thousands of tears, and we still not hear nothing. It's funny how the government found himself quickly to announce these things, but I'll know him to find himself to adjust the core of our problems. And as one user said, I firmly believe it. He is thinking that he is using this curfew or this lockdown to kind of restrict what has been happening. So what happens when we go back to normalcy? And the hungry people them who are locked away for days and 2 weeks now forward out and want the things them again. How many times have we seen banks in Jamaica being robbed as how they're being robbed now? There weren't as many, right? There weren't as many cases as there are now, because a change in environment results in a change in people behavioral patterns, the basic law of psychology 101. So the government needs another tool than to try use RONA to lock down the place. He needs another rule than to try use RONA to stem violence. He needs another methodology than to try use RONA to restrict people, because as soon as the restriction lifts, you're going to go back to square one, and then square one is going to become square 2, 3, 4, and it's going to spiral out of control. This is not the way to go, Mr. Prime Minister. You need to come out with a manifesto. You need to forward out with a plan as to how you're going to tackle the core of the issues, because masking behind a 2-week restriction will maybe bring down your numbers, because I guess in your head, most of what is happening in the nights. And you think by tactically doing this, you are killing 2 birds with 1 stone. But I saw it go. You're going to learn the hard way. So you see, when February 24th forwarding, I know you might automatically put in another 2 weeks, because if it looks as if it stems and get people quiet about what they were making noise about for the last couple of weeks, you will do it. And then what happens after that 2 weeks elapses? And then another 2 weeks elapses. Come on. You say you're smart, and you say you're shrewd, and you say young people time, and you say you were the man for the job. green clocks can't run this, musical dub plates can't run this. Let's see what you're going to do for the country. I'm aligned with Vybz Kartel, and I'm aligned with what some of the commenters had to say about this. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section and let me know what you think about this whole lockdown, because most of you are going to be home anyways. So let's have a discussion down below in the comment section. As per usual, if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a video from my channel. And if you've not yet smashed like on this video, smash the like button and send this out. Again, we talk about topics that are interesting and riveting to us. I'm out.